effort, I always constantly have to remind myself that my body is the temple of Christ. Your anger, sometimes I feel like my anger just bursts myself the more I am realizing how God really just created the woman to be this beautiful diamond that just needs to be handled with care. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, karibu sana. Welcome to Make an Impression. My name is Jane, and this is just a safe space where we are choosing to be authentically bold in how we live our lives, whether that is matters faith or personal development. So if those are topics that interest you, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and joining our growing family. So today I want to talk about the characteristics of a soft, godly woman. I feel like personally I'm in my soft girl era, and I'm just embracing my softness, the softness that comes with just being a woman, because I love being a woman. I love looking good. I love taking care of myself. I love ensuring that as I show up as the best form of myself. And while being in this space, I am learning that there's so much that you can learn from just being a soft, godly woman who has a godly character. And I'm telling you, the more I am embracing this side of myself, the more I am realizing how God really just created the woman to be this beautiful diamond that just needs to be handled with care. And I just want to share this journey with you so that as I am learning to be a soft, godly woman, you also get to learn in the process if this is something that you'd be interested in taking on. So I do have my notes on the side as usual, and I'm just going to be, so you're going to be seeing me shifting from there to here, but I'm going to be make sure as much as possible I am looking at you guys so that we can communicate. So for me, I think a woman who has a godly character is a woman who has really chosen that soft and feminine side of themselves, saying that we have so many women who have come out so strongly to defend a lot of different things, and I feel like we need more of soft women, we need more of gentle women, we need more of women who are just kind, of women who are just supportive, of women who are just soft. And I think that's just the conversation that is going to guide us today. And for me, the characters of a soft godly woman, I think I'll just lift my notes so that I'm able to read nicely. For me, it's a woman who embraces a spirit of humility and teachability. She acknowledges that wisdom comes from learning and is open to correction. This teachable spirit keeps her growing in her faith and understanding. How beautiful is that? I feel like that a woman who is really soft is a woman who has embraced humility and is teachable, because we don't live in a world where we know everything, but I feel like we have been taught to just be so bold and be so bold about the things which we defend, which is okay. But I feel like if we do it in a soft and feminine manner, there's just something about having that teachable spirit. There's just something about embracing that beauty, embracing that spirit of humility. And I keep saying that humility does not necessarily mean that you are weak. Humility just means that you recognize power, and that's just it. So the second one, which comes from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 31, is from the mouth of the righteous comes the fruit of wisdom. So a woman who is soft is a woman who speaks with wisdom because she is aware whom she belongs to. And 1 Peter 3:3-4 says that the unfading beauty of a meek and gentle spirit, which is precious in God's sight. I think I also discussed this in my last conversation, and I said that working on your inner self really creates that unfading, even the Bible calls it an unfading beauty of a meek and gentle spirit. So imagine having a beauty that will never fade away, a beauty that is not attached to how you look, but a beauty that is attached to who you are as a person. I really love that, and I think that a soft, godly woman really embraces their righteousness and really appreciates the fact that she speaks from that point of wisdom where she understands whom she belongs to. It's not about who she is, but who she belongs to. That's a very powerful one. The other one is, I think a soft, godly woman has a level of kindness towards herself and others. She's able to embrace her weaknesses. She's able to accept that there are things she's not good at, but she is willing to learn in the process. If you are more aware of who you are, then you're able to extend the same compassion to the people around you, because you'll be able to understand that people have weaknesses, and you will embrace those weaknesses, not necessarily taking them as battles that you need to fight, but accepting them and accepting that this person is struggling with this thing, and I need to be able to pray with them. I need to be able to accept them. I need to be able to treat them with kindness. Even if it's something that irritates me to the core, I need to be able to remember that a soft, godly woman is a woman who offers kindness not only to herself, but to those around her. The other thing for me is a soft, godly woman conducts herself with honesty and uprightness. Her actions are consistent with her beliefs, and her word is dependable. This earns you respect and trust to those in your life, and helps you draw the right people into your life. People who do not want to associate with integrity will not want to be a part of your life, and so they will automatically fall out. That's a very powerful one. And honestly, I feel challenged with that, because if we are able to conduct ourselves with honesty and we are able to stand in uprightness, then what we are basically saying that if you approach Jane, if you approach me as a person, then you know that if this thing is coming from Jane, how true is it? How legit is it that the conversations you have, that people can actually trust that what you're saying is true, that what you're saying is right? Can you be trusted with leadership? Can you be trusted to be able to run something from the beginning to the end? Can you be trusted because you are upright? And I think that's very important, in as much as we are pursuing our softness and our godliness as women. We need to be able to be at a place where people can actually put us on a pedestal and say, I trust this person because I know that they are coming from a genuine place. I know that they are coming from a point where they do treat themselves with honesty, and they're able to bring out that honesty. So I do hope that you are challenged as much as I am, that it's important for us to be able to embrace honesty in everything that we do, no matter how hard it is. And if we learn to do that, then I'm sure we are in our journey to becoming this beautiful, soft, and godly women. So, the other point that I think would really, really help close this conversation on a high note is for us to be able to recognize our softly and beautiful and godly women and godly characters as women, is that we need to take care of ourselves. Self care is very essential, and it's not only self care on how you look and on the outward, because believe me, guys, I really do care about how I look. So, I do make sure that I take time to look good. I take time to look after myself. I take time to put on clothes that really just define who I am as a person. And as much as I am putting that effort, I always constantly have to remind myself that my body is the temple of Christ. My body is the temple of God. And so because of that, I need to ensure that spiritually I'm intact, emotionally I'm intact, physically I am fit and I am healthy, and I am taking care of myself, and I am taking care of how I present myself, so that as I seek to be a soft and godly woman, as I seek, as I work hard, as I continue to learn, because this journey, remember guys, it's a learning process. Nobody has perfected it. I have not even come close to perfecting it. I have not even come close to understanding what a soft, godly woman is. But I am learning in the process that self-care is very important. Please take care of yourself. Take care of how you look. Take care of how you speak. Take care of your anger. Sometimes I feel like my anger just bursts out, especially with raising kids. Let me tell you, patience level is it's almost close to zero, because kids will just, my son makes me shout so much. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I really do not want to be this kind of a woman. But I think just embracing that femininity and understanding that as a woman, I need to really just take care of myself, take care of how I look, take care of how I speak, take care of just how I interact with people, take care of how I come before God, ensure my heart is right, ensure that things are sitting in the right place, ensure that I am respecting my body as the temple of God, I am allowing the right things, I am feeding myself with the right information. That for me is the highest form of being a soft, godly woman. I really do hope that you have learned something from today's conversation, and I do hope that you're going to join me in this journey as we learn and as we grow and as we teach ourselves to be soft and feminine and women who represent the kingdom of God proudly. That's it for today's conversation. My name is Jane. If you're new here, feel very much welcome. Please do consider hitting the subscribe button and joining this growing family. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.